everybody, my name is Fabian. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do an AC performance test using a manifold gauge set on a 2007 BMW 335i. In this video, I'm going to show you how to properly set up your manifold gauge set. I'm going to show you how to read the pressures on them at static and while the AC is running. And then I'm going to show you how to properly purge your refrigerant from your lines while you're removing it off of the AC. For this type of AC performance test, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need a manifold gauge set, and you're also going to need to know your ambient temperature so we can look at it on the pressure chart. So now we're going to connect our high side and our low side onto the high side and low side of the AC. So you're going to want to unscrew the high side cap, put this in your pocket so you don't lose it. Unscrew the low side cap, which also goes in your pocket so you don't lose them. You're going to pull back on the collar right here. You're going to push it down until it snaps onto the hose. You can give it a small tug to make sure. Okay, so now that they're attached, we're going to go ahead and pressurize our system. As you can see right now, this is reading 100, about 105 on our high side reading, or our low side reading, and a little under 100 on our high side. This is normal for the vehicle. This is our static pressure. So now we're going to turn the vehicle on and put our AC on to the maximum setting. This isn't an accurate measurement of the refrigerant that's in the system. This is the static measurement of the refrigerant in the system. Get in the vehicle and start it up. And we're going to turn our AC on to the maximum blower setting and also the lowest temperature reading that it can go. 60 degrees is the lowest that this vehicle can go. Now we're going to head out of the vehicle and we're going to check our pressure readings. Ideally, we would want to have a fan blowing on the front of the vehicle to simulate air traveling over the condenser, but we do not have one. 3 to 5 minutes and let our temperature stabilize. But while we're doing that, we can look at our pressure chart and also find out the ambient temperature. Right now, the ambient temperature is about 81 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's look over to our pressure chart. So with an ambient temperature of 81 degrees Fahrenheit, in our system, we will be looking for a pressure reading on our low side between 40 and 50 pounds per square inch and 175 to 210 pounds per square inch. This is after about 5 minutes once the pressures have stabilized. So we've waited about 5 minutes, and as you can see, our low side pressure is falling between 30 and 40. It is a little lower than where it should be at. Our high side reading is about 170, and it's exactly where it needs to be. This could be identifying that the system is slightly low on refrigerant and needs to be charged. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to properly remove your manifold gauge set without losing any refrigerant and allowing it to get sucked back into the system. So first, you're going to want to close your high pressure valve. And then you're going to remove it. Then you're going to open the high pressure on the manifold gauge. And then you're also going to open your low pressure. As you can see, the high pressure has gone all the way down, just a little bit left, but it'll go the rest. And then the low pressure has gone down a little bit. You're going to close off your high pressure. Now, you're going to go ahead and close off your low pressure. And then close off the hose. and disconnect it. As you can see, no refrigerant was lost. Even though the pressure is still in the system, this is normal for this system. So once you've removed your manifold gauge set, you're going to want to go ahead and get those special caps that you got. You're going to put them back onto your system. These are very important because without these caps, your refrigerant will be lost over time. They will always leak through there. And that's how you do an AC performance test while using a manifold gauge set.